Where am I? Well, I'm at 21 Fenwick Street in Geelong. Give where you live. Of course, it is the Give Geelong appeal. It's 3 days of giving, and you know that every cent that you give stays right here in your hometown. The good thing about giving to Give Where You Live is when you give to one organisation, Give Where You Live, they then distribute that money amongst lots of organisations across Geelong, the Surf Coast and Ballerine. You are helping thousands of people, and the Give Where You Live has really come into its own. I mean, they've been here for nearly 70 years, so they're not going anywhere. But over the last year, which has just been a shocker, of course, with COVID, they've dipped into some investment funds that they had and just pulled out $240,000 and distributed that in emergency grants to people that really need it. They could be your neighbours. People have needed help who had never ever thought they'd need it before because of COVID. They've lost their jobs. Therefore, it makes it hard to keep a roof over your head. Got a family to feed, and that's where Give Where You Live is just fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, I'm now talking to Ainslie. Now, Ainslie, you are an employee here at Give Where You Live, and you do a wonderful job. Tell me what you do.
Thank you. I'm manager of a program here called GROW, which stands for G21 Regional Opportunities for Work.
Now, I wanted to know, did they come up with the acronym first and think, right, we've got to think of words to go with that, or what way does that happen?
That's a very good question.
I know, I thought I put you on the spot with that. No, okay, so what is GROW?
So GROW's a network. We work with a lot of different organisations in our region, and we're really focused on employment. So in Geelong, some of our areas have really experienced high levels of unemployment, much higher than other levels of the state or the nation.
So there's some suburbs or areas around Geelong that are just disproportionately, that employment's hard.
That's right. That's right. And people are facing different barriers and, different challenges into getting into work. We've actually got more people now being long-term unemployed than ever before.
Yeah, okay. So what do we do about it? How does Give Where You Live help with that?
So we work with a whole lot of different organisations. There's about 130 of our partners in looking at ways that we can spend locally and make sure we keep business in our region, particularly with a lot of the work at the moment. The state government's investing very heavily in construction in our region. So we're working on a lot of those projects to make sure that those jobs stay local. Yeah,
okay, no doubt. And look, of course, yesterday the state budget came out. You would have been looking very closely.
We were.
The federal government as well, of course, their budget a week or two ago. And look, at Bay, we love local. We absolutely love it because we all look after each other here in Geelong. We keep our money here. And that's a good thing I mentioned before, is if you walk in here, 21 Fenwick Street, and just waft your card very gently over the FPOS machine over there. We'd love to watch you do that. That money, every cent, stays right here, doesn't it? Doesn't go anywhere else.
That's right. It stays right here with our local community.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your role with helping people to get employment. So do you deal with potential employers, or what do you actually do?
Yeah. So that's what we do. We make sure that everybody has a really good understanding that, some people in our community do need a little bit of extra help to get into work, a little bit of extra flexibility, how you can be an inclusive workplace.
But they can be great employees. I mean, look
Absolutely.
At the team down the road at the cafe that Dale we were just talking to before.
Yep.
Two great guys, Daniel and Matthew, fantastic. Just needed that little bit of help to get in, and now they love it.
That's right.
They're doing a great job.
Social enterprises are really important to our community for transitional employment, to help people sometimes get the first step in.
And that's all you need sometimes. Just a help up, and then off you go.
Absolutely.
Fly like a bird. It's really good. So, Ainslie, people can come in here and meet the team at Give Where You Live today. We've got the front door open. It's all COVID safe. We've got our little QR check-in code. We've got our hand sanitizer. We've also, most importantly, got the FPOS machine in the tin ready to go over there. Well, it's sort of a plastic. Well, it's not really a tin, is it? But you can come in, give some money. We'd love you to do that, even $5 or $10. Come past and say hello, and we'd love to meet you. 21 Fenwick Street in Geelong. Ainslie, fantastic team, and look at this new office that we're in here.
I know, we're so grateful for all the kind donations that we had to help support the office as well. It's
beautiful. I mean, you've got to be somewhere well, so that's fantastic. Thank you so much to everyone, the whole team, Bill, Sheridan, yourself, everyone here that does a fantastic job at Give Where You Live. Come down and see us. You can also donate on phone too, 5229 4364 or givewhereyoulive.com.au. Come and say g'day, 21 Fenwick Street in the city. We'd love to see you. The big Bay cars out the front. It's Bay 93.9. The flashback lunch is Sonia Dada.